So it's been a little while since we talked about this channel, Cat in Chat, previously known as Katlientee. This is the person who a few months ago seemed to have decided it would be a good idea to come out with a hit piece video against Dokibird. Apparently this hit piece video was a few months in the making with collaboration from some artist who's like a custom PC case builder who had a falling out of sorts with Dokibird over a contractual agreement, more or less, that went south. Now, Dokibird, as we now know, or as we found out quickly early on in the situation, rather, in her Google Doc, refuted a lot of the claims that Cat in Chat and the artist were making against Doki. And with the additional information provided by Dokibird, we saw that, well, it looks like Dokibird was actually being taken for a ride. The custom PC case builder essentially scamming Dokibird. There was a lot more context to all this stuff. This is a very brief summary, as this was also involved with like a charity giveaway for Dokibird fans and stuff like that. But the long story short is, as mentioned, Cat in Chat and this artist come out with some hit piece video from a Google Doc that they made together, it seems, for a few months. Come out with the video against Dokibird. Dokibird responds. And the internet, at least the internet in the loop with the situation, pretty much unanimously sides with Dokibird, starts calling Cat in Chat out for what she did. And, people do make mistakes. That's still really generous because this didn't look like a mistake. It looked like, in my opinion at least, a malicious attempt at trying to hurt Doki's reputation and to monetize that attempt to make a bunch of money off it. But regardless, if I'm going to be charitable here, much more charitable than this person deserves, to be quite frank, people make mistakes. What I'm getting at is, at any point during all of this occurring, Cat in Chat could have made a follow-up video going over the Google Doc that Doki made and talking about what actually happened and that she made a mistake in her coverage. Mistake. It probably wasn't a mistake because, again, in my opinion, this looked like a malicious, intentional attempt at trying to hurt Doki's reputation. But you guys know what I mean. Here's the video itself, by the way. Titled, Mismanagement of Dokibird's PC Auction Led an Artist On for a Year, being nearly 2 hours long in its runtime. And it's very interesting that, like, Doki makes this response and Cat in Chat is radio silent about it for a lot of reasons, obviously. But in part, I'll add on that a lot of these videos on Cat's channel is her going over Google Docs. She's gone over dozens, if not hundreds of Google Docs, I would assume. But when it comes to Doki's response, she's just radio silent about that. But why are we here talking about this again? Because I haven't talked about this in like a month or so, and I was curious to take a look at Cat's channel to see like what's been going on. Has she actually addressed this finally? Has she not? Is she still trying to pretend like it never happened? And indeed, it seems like she's still just trying to move on from all of this and act like it never happened, despite how terribly this has gone for her, how she's losing subscribers, losing views. It seems like getting called out in her comment section over and over and over again. It's so bad, as a matter of fact, that if we take a look at this video, I'm covering it up. It's the one in the top right. So you'll see right now, right here in the top right, Dinkum 50 Tips for Beginners. Okay, this is like a promotional video, it seems. Fine and well, but let's take a look at the comment section, shall we? We'll watch like the first 5 to 10 seconds of this too, just to get some more context. But again, it's a promotional video, it's what you would expect from a Dinkum 50 Tips for Beginners promotional video.
Here are 50 things you might not know about Dinkum that will help your beginner gameplay. Coming from somebody who just played a 100-day playthrough of Dinkum, which you can catch here. Also, Dinkum...
No, I think we're good. So yeah, that's that. Let's take a look at the comments. There's the description and the comment section with the top comment reading, oh gosh. Excuse me. Your worst performing video I've seen. Love that for you. Literally laughed out loud when I saw the view count 20 hours later. One comment, here's the response. One comment almost ratios the video's likes. Wow, wait, what is the likes on the video? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's like more than half of it. So 47 likes on the video, 27 likes on that comment. Next top comment, 23 likes. Why is she just spamming videos now to pad view numbers? Response to that, I have no idea. Next top comment. Oh, slay, Dinkum tips. Bold choice to pivot into wholesome gaming content when your brand is pretending nothing happened. Hope the NPCs are more forgiving than the internet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's ruthless. 4 replies here. You think you said something, but you didn't. Oh, here's one of the Niji sisters defending Cat in Chat. The 600 views in a day say otherwise. She personally apologized to the person involved. No, she actually did not apologize to Dokibird. She apologized to Alicia. She's, at least from what I've seen, to my understanding, she's said nothing to Dokibird at all, which only further drives the point home that it looks like this was all a malicious attempt by her to hurt Dokibird, and when that didn't work, she's just apparently never going to own up to it, never going to admit it, never going to apologize. And when I say apologize, I'm talking about like a genuine apology. I don't care about some fake apology for damage control, and any apology that would come out now, in my opinion, would just be such anyways. So I don't expect an apology, but I'm just saying there's been no apology of any sort. There has been no video update, none of that stuff. And this is what's getting her. Imagine coming out with a promotional video and 90% of the comments are mocking you. Yeah, it's going to look great to the people paying you for the promotion, isn't it? I'm sure that's exactly what they were expecting when they gave money for promotion. Surely they're gonna look forward to a fruitful relationship with many more great promotions in the future. You know, when this is the comment section on the promotional video. Moving on to the next example, we're here over on Social Blade, and you can see that she lost subscribers, went into the negative in May 2025 when the Dokibird situation happened. That's obviously not good. Arguably, an even worse falling off is actually her view count. So in April, she was pulling around 3 million views for that month. And then in May, 2.7 million, almost the same. But then after the backlash occurred, she's lost so many viewers that the view count sliced in half. Went from 2,700 to like 1,300. Oof. Yeah, it's not good, Kat. Was it worth it? Was it worth the 2 hours of ad revenue you got going after Doki in that hit piece video? I mean, you know, she probably made some good money off that video. 2 hour long video. What, it got like 150K views? Made a nice chunk of change off that video, I'm sure. But was it worth it? Obviously, that's rhetorical. I can't imagine that it would be worth it. Even from a financial standpoint, like overall, she's probably in the net negative from the views that she's lost from people who are not watching her videos anymore. And obviously reputational and like ethically and morally too. I don't know how she's okay with what she did, but apparently she is just going to act like it never happened and doesn't regret it at all. It's a very bizarre thing. I mentioned earlier in this video that I was curious to do a follow-up on this because I haven't talked about it in like a month. And part of the reason why I would even want to do a follow-up on it, why I'd even want to take a look at this again, is because the whole thing is just so exceptional. When I take a look at what Kat's done to Doki and even herself, like, I just don't understand it at all. This is just extremely weird behavior to me. And yeah, I just don't get it. Let me know what you guys think. I can only assume it's just from a place of pure malice. Like, she's got some sort of extremely one-sided hate towards Dokibird. I don't know. Some people have speculated that she's like a hardcore Niji sister. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. I don't know. I can absolutely understand why people would speculate about that, because we've seen the Niji sisters do some pretty unhinged, like irrational stuff regarding how they like target Doki and things they say about Doki. So it would fit the bill, I suppose. But even for that, like, this is all so extreme that she seems Kat in chat is clearly a cut above like your average Niji sister as well. I mean, say what you want about the Niji sisters. They've done some terrible stuff. For sure they have. But I've never seen one make a 2 hour long like hit piece video on Doki. That's something I can't say that the average Niji sister does. But hey, Kat in chat did it. So maybe she's a Niji sister, or maybe she's not actually. And for some reason, she's just very jealous of Doki, just hates Doki, and really tried to ruin Doki's reputation. It all backfired, and now she's in fantasy land pretending like it never happened and everything's fine and just gonna move on. And you know, it's actually, this is literally the meme, guys. This is literally the meme of the dog in the house with the house on fire being like, oh, it's fine. That's Kat's life right now on YouTube. Crazy stuff, man. And we'll end with this, an example of how the backlash continues even on her most recent videos. This is a video that she made the other day, and the comment section of that video, where we can see that one of the top comments reads, "Every video you do is another video where you think you're above it all, where your actions have no consequence, where you think you'll eventually be able to sneak away from your actions. No one has forgotten. Your name will forever be stained with your past, and through it, your absence of validity, of morals, of standing, of character, it will always be questioned. Another day, Kat. Another reminder that your actions are not so easily forgotten." So yeah, that's where we're at with Kat in chat. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Consider letting me know what you think about this stuff in the comments. Appreciate you. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.